Hey guys, this is Rebecca, and I have a dream that I need to share with you that I had back in March. It was March 26th, 2022. That particular night and morning, I actually had three dreams. In this video, I'm going to share with you the first dream. And so in this dream, that from what I can remember, it started with there was a girl that I know, which I won't give her name out, but I heard her voice in the dream, and it was like she's on my Facebook, and it was like she had been following along with the things that I post and share on Facebook, which is my main area where I share things. It's the easiest for me to do, and so on a side note, I will add that if there's any one of you who follow this channel that want to become friends on Facebook with me, I will leave my email down in the description box, and you are certainly more than welcome to email me, and we can work out becoming friends on Facebook, because that is where I tend to share things, and I wouldn't mind. I'm always interested in adding more friends on Facebook of people who are true believers in Jesus Christ. So I think it's good for us to have more brothers and sisters on our Facebooks and in our lives that we can really just feed off each other, edifying each other in the Lord. So in this dream, I hear my friend, and she says to me, "Hey, you need to see this." And as soon as she said that, suddenly I was in a mall, like the big hallway of a mall. And I was near the end of one of the corridors of the mall, and I was looking at a new and improved Sears department store. The lettering of the brand name of Sears looked different than from what I could remember, and the fact that it looked, just the actual name Sears looked a little different to me. But the entrance into the store was all a wall of glass, and instead of having like clothing displays or appliances displays in front of the glass, it was actually vehicles. It was like SUV type vehicles. So in the middle of this giant glass wall was the entrance to go into Sears, and to the left and to the right were these glass display walls, and behind them, so in the store, but you could see them from within the mall, were 3 to 4 of these SUVs parked sort of at an angle diagonally to display them. And the vehicles looked very ultra modern and sort of futuristic. So like they looked similar enough to the SUVs and cars that we see now, the newer models. So I know this couldn't be very far away in the future. If you see a lot of the vehicles that Tesla is coming out with, how they are seamless, sort of, which seems to be a theme that I'm seeing in these dreams with anything that has to do with the future. There's not a lot of lines. Everything's very sleek and just flows. You can't see as many areas where the pieces have been put together on the car. It just flows. There's no lines. And the headlights look different. They, but other than that, other than just slight changes in design, they were very similar to the vehicles that we're seeing put out today. So that was really interesting because this was a Sears department store that was displaying these vehicles. And I'm sure they were electric vehicles, but when I turned around, so my back was towards Sears, and now I was looking into the mall. I was seeing down the walkway, I could see the walls where all the stores and things were on either side. And I could see booths. They still had like booths set up in different places in the center of the walkways. And like, for example, I did see like a sunglass hut, but the point was that everything looked different. The structure, the look of everything, it was almost like this mall was inside of some kind of science fiction UFO. And when I say that, I mean everywhere you looked, the materials that you saw were metal or metallic-like, bright lights, different colored lights, mostly red. And there was a lot of glass. So metal, lights, and glass. Pretty much everywhere you looked. There was no, normal looking wall that's been painted or tile flooring. It was nothing like that. Everything looked very, very much like you were inside of a UFO or inside of some kind of science fiction movie. And I even remember that, to help you have another idea, it was almost like every several feet there was like the walls going up to the ceiling had like ribbing, like ribbing, and within the ribbing there was lights. So there was these ribbed light bars that would go up from all along the walls up to the ceiling. And the technology, even just at the sunglass place, the little booth, there was robotic stuff there. There was, everywhere you looked, there was no old systems in place. So you wouldn't see like a cash register or anything like that. Everything was very high tech, a lot of AI technology, that kind of stuff. That was the end of the first dream that I had on March 26th of this year. But I've been wanting to share this dream for a little while now, and I finally got the opportunity, praise the Lord, to share it with you guys. So just take this dream to the Lord in prayer as always, and you never know, maybe the Lord will reveal to you more pieces of this. Thank you guys for watching. Have a blessed day. Goodbye.